Today is the day the game releases. Now, the information we're going to talk about today can still be helpful for even afterwards, but I wanted to make it easier. Some stuff that you can know before you actually play, and then some stuff even after, just to make it easier on you guys and make sure you get all the free rewards you can get as possible. I'm Reckless from Reckless Player Gaming. Let's get started. All right, something new I want to do for this channel is I want to feature a comment from our last video, and this is a comment I want to feature on this video from our last video. Now, if you want to have a chance to have your comment featured, leave a comment down below, and I would choose one randomly so we can have it featured for our next video. The game releases today. Now, if you don't know what time it's going to release for you, here's the map right here. Go ahead and screenshot of that if you need to. A couple things to keep in mind is right now you can actually pre-download the game right now. The game is about 35 to 36 gigabytes on PC or on console. So keep that in mind. It is a pretty big file. But if you want to make it easier for yourself, just to make it easy to play with no hassle to worry about downloading or waiting for your PlayStation to be off of rest mode and hoping that it downloads everything you need, I would say go ahead and double check it. Go ahead and pre-download it. If you are playing on PC, I got a notification the other day that my NVIDIA drivers have an upgrade specifically for the First Descendant. And a couple of days later, we ended up getting a tweet for that as well. So if you have a PC and you have an NVIDIA or AMD, I believe they do have a driver update for the game as well. Go ahead and do an update before you actually play just to make sure you're mostly optimized for this game. I do want to let you guys know that there are going to be Twitch drops. So if you want to watch any streamer who is streaming the First Ascendant, they will be able to give you those drops. I don't believe it's content creator program only, but they might be doing something just for like that. If you need to focus on someone specifically and you don't know if they're in the content creator program or not, go ahead and use my link down below and catch me live. You get the free rewards. And also with Twitch, if you happen to have Twitch, you need to link your account to be able to actually get the rewards. Now, I don't remember how I personally was able to do it, but what I will say is when you get on Twitch and you watch someone who has a drop rewards enabled, you'll be able to see a drop down menu where the chat is at, and it would give you to a more information spot. And that's where you would click on that link, but then it would take you to the reward campaign drops, and it would actually tell you where you're supposed to actually link your account, your Nexon account, to your Twitch so you're able to get those drops. On top of that, there are some hidden ones that you might not know of. So for an example, you have the First Ascendant alert. Now, so far, all the information has been accurate so far as of release. Don't know if they are specifically for it, but this is a good way to get some information if you need to. They have talked about that there are going to be some drops for those who were playing in the cross beta test servers. If you happen to have done this, if you happen to be in the cross beta test, or even before the cross beta, if you've been in the Steam beta test back in 2022, there are going to be ways to get some special rewards just for playing those specific things. If you need to, what is recommended is whatever console or PC you were using to play the First Ascendant, you're going to need to log into that account and play for a little bit. And you should have it in the mailbox as you play on that device that you were using to play the actual game. And they're also going to be this special backpack that for those who were able to play on the cross beta, you'll be able to receive as well. You have to reach a level 20 before getting into, but you'll be able to get this special cool backpack. Now, another thing I wanted to talk about really quick, and I made a video on it, so if you want to click the card, go ahead and see that video, is what is to expect on day one / week one. Now, just to give you the quick summary of that video, there's more information on there, but the quick information about it, TLDR, will be that day one will be riddled with possible login issues, and they might be some bugs. No game is perfect, and even in 2024, you're going to have those issues. So if you want to try to avoid all these issues and headaches, I would advise just waiting a couple of days and seeing how it is on social media, seeing if you can see those updates and see what's going on, because it's definitely going to have some issues. You have all the consoles, older gen and newer gen, and PC all coming together at the exact same moment. Now, the only thing on the good side about it, it is dropping randomly on a weekday for a lot of people, so there might not be a lot of people playing the game because it's a random weekday. For myself, it's at 3 o'clock in the morning. I would do this and I would play it, but unfortunately, because it's so early and I have to work, I won't be able to do it. But I will be streaming later that afternoon into the evening. So if you guys want to catch me live, you guys can. We will stream it for a bit, take a little bit of pause, and then come right back and play it for a longer time frame. And so if you want to get those Twitch drops, you go ahead and check me out there as well. Now, they're also going to be dropping new Descendants as well, as we mentioned in our other video prior as well. We were only scheduled to have 11 Descendants and 2 Ultimates, but they ended up dropping 3 more Descendants and 3 more Ultimates. In our last video, we talked about that. Now, that does change a lot of people's opinions. On that video, a lot of people commented that they can't wait to play Eugene. So that is definitely a character that I personally want to pick up myself. But just keep that in mind. There are going to be new characters, and there are leaks, but I don't know if we can go over the leaks because I don't want to mess up the content creator program that I am with the First Descendant. But there are leaks that are going around what the next Descendant is going to be and the next Ultimate. If I find out that we can talk about that with no issues, I would definitely feel welcome to. If not, you can join the Discord if you want to. We can talk about those leaks if you wanted to. But there are going to be more characters dropping very soon. The next update possibly be sometime in August, give or take. I'm assuming 1 month after to see what drops for us. So just keep that in mind and remember that all the new characters that are coming out, you have Ultimate Bunny that a lot of people are going to pick. There are going to be a lot of new characters. So one thing I would definitely keep in mind is when you're first starting the game is whatever you have material wise, try not to waste it if you don't need to. Just try to make sure you grab highest gear of that weapon, the highest gear of the gear, the reactors, the cells, everything you can get as the highest, and just keep making sure you have the highest equip on yourself so that you're able to make sure you get stronger gear so that when you get towards the end it's easier for yourself as well. And on top of that, we're also going to be getting not only 11 ultimate weapons, but they doubling it to 22 now ultimate weapons. So keep that in mind. There's going to be a lot of new stuff that they have yet to show us. They kind of tease us a little bit, but just keep that in mind. There's going to be a lot more stuff. So you might regret wasting some materials. I would tell you to just hold on your resources, save them, because they might be tough. It might be hard to grind. So just keep that in mind when you're playing. Now, what is your goal when you're playing this game? Now, a lot of people's goals, and this is going to let you know, is to reach level 40 as quick as possible with their specific descendant. Because as soon as you hit level 40 with your descendant, you'll be able to increase your mod capacity. As you increase yourself, you increase your mastery rank, and that's what gives you your mod capacity at a larger number rate. So you want to be able to have that so you're able to add more mods. And as you upgrade mods, those are going to take away from your mod capacity. So what you want to do is quickly level that up. Now you can go about this at any pace you want. But now if you want a quick grind, there are already ways to do this. And I was able to confirm by someone who else did this as well. And I remember doing this when we did the cross beta test server. You were able to do defend missions specifically for each regions. And in those regions, you just fight waves on waves and they get stronger and stronger. And this would not only get your level up higher, but that would also allow you to, if you're starting a new character or if you're reformatting the character, which if you don't know, if you hit level 40, you're max level, but you can reformat them so that you start at a lower level again, back to 1. But you will allow yourself to have a certain mod slot to be able to cost less, but it's only a specific mod slot. Now you will need this very rare source, so you want to keep that in mind. Off the top of my head, I don't remember, but you're going to see it is very rare you get these. You might be able to get this in the battle pass, which just to let you guys know, I will be considering doing giveaways on this channel specifically for the game. We've been getting a lot of support recently. I need to see if the game is going to be allowing us to gift people things. If that's possible, then most likely. But I believe, from my understanding, there's no trade system currently right now, but they plan to add it in the game. So we're going to see what is available. If it's possible, I will look into doing giveaways. So just keeping that in mind. But there are going to be very rare resources that you want to make sure you don't use everything. You want to use them specifically and sparingly. But there are resources to help you out once you hit level 40. When you hit level 40, you reformat yourself. You start back at 1, but the mod slot would be easier to get when you max it out again. Now, you do that because as these mods are upgraded, they cost a lot. And the mod capacity, you might not be able to handle that. So you want to keep reformatting them so that you're able to have better mod slots, so that you're able to have all of the mod slots at max level, which is why you have to be careful of what mods you put in because not every mod you be able to put in. And I want to say my last biggest tip is just go at it at your own pace. There's going to be people who are going to grind and get to the end game as quick as possible and be kind of like make it a daily game. There's going to be people who go at their own pace. However you guys want to play, go at your own pace. Don't feel like you're rushing yourself. But if you do want to unlock yourself, there are going to be quick ways to do it. And I'm going to show you guys on another video how to quickly upgrade your level. But when the game goes live, I will be showing that video as well. So if you're interested, go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you can get that information as well. And I wanted to let you guys know that there are content creator links out there. And if you clicked on that link, even if you already downloaded the game, you already have a Nexon account. If you click that link, if you've never supported someone, I would advise that you click support. And what that does is you just support the content creator. You can only do that one person, unfortunately. But you will support that content creator. And if for some reason or another you guys happen to make any purchase in the game at all, we will end up getting a kickback from that. It's a small kickback, but it's a kickback. And that will just give us a way to support ourselves as we create content for the game. Now, if you want to go ahead and use my link down below, if you never did anything, go ahead and use my link down below. I appreciate you guys. And that is it. I know a lot of you guys been excited. Myself, I can't wait to play. I can't wait to come back to play the game. We've definitely be maining this game, and I appreciate all the support we've been getting. So now I want to tell you guys, please do that great YouTube sub, comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.